If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bunch formation for these receivers. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
Back to pass, it's Moss. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To pass. It's Moss. Got his man quickly. To running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Ville, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3-and-out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team...
It's a seam wide open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Watson. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Brown has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Buying some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was trying to cash in the end zone of this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
You got to love this job by the defense here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. Everybody's getting to their marks. They're breaking on the ball. They forced 3 straight incompletions here with their backs against the wall.
Couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh, you don't
He
even
never
fucking pick
had
up
a
the fucking
chance.
block.
Just stop cold as soon as he got it.
What the fuck was
And that's
that?
exactly what you want to do as a
And then you
defense,
ran
man.
right
You
the
want
fuck
to get
past him.
penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Got the back over the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Makes the grab on the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Back open in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown to Illini.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Flips it out on the screen. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Illinois. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And they get him down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
How you gonna do that fucking shit? Hit me in the goddamn hand.
Tall and gets off the field.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Altmaier. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Trying to slam it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football, and they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Tries again to get it in.
How did nobody
And this
block
one
this?
will be stopped for no gain. Illinois right back to the line. He'll try to power it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And
he tries to take the top off. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this game before halftime. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Moss. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Jump, 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 jump.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down.
No.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fellow almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. They will score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Makes the grab, it's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's Stewart. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the...
He's got it inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Lacy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab over the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Quickly complete. Oh, a lot of space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. Makes a connection. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown to Illini. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. He's going up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Cardinals are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Slings it downfield.
Ain't no fucking way.
How about this senior
came
picking
back
up some
and
yardage and
tackled
making
him.
a nice play on that one?
Wow.
And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 30,
He
still
jumped
running.
over me, and I'm.
This offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive
He jumped
plays through
at
the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. 42 spike. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The screen always seems so easy until you find all of that traffic right in front, Jesse.
Yeah, and we see so many screens in college football these days. The ball getting spit out quickly. I think more and more defenses, Reese, today are just expecting it. They're practicing against it all week leading up to games. You can tell this defense well-versed right now in how to stop these types of plays.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown!
Oh, I had another shot.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. He's got the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Got his man on the right. There he goes. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Moss. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Cardinals are on the move.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
That's a pick.
The deep ball was
It's
there,
a fucking
and it
pick,
just
bro.
trickled through his fingers.
Hey, you got to find a matchup. Like, what is the matchup out wide that you can go with? 4 verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-on-one battle. Who is our guy that we can pick to make a play down the field?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh
He's got
my
it, first down and
goodness.
more.
I thought it was
Turns
going
out
to
to
the
be
tight
an easy
end.
conversion for this offense as they
Good
move
throw.
the chains on 4th down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's Moss.
Oh,
He's got it.
there's no way I missed that.
They'll get him stopped just short
That's
of the
some
end zone,
bullshit.
but they're in business here with a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Fumble.
Toward the end zone. Ball out. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, flag.
And this is what's going to drive coaches
Wow.
crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
How the fuck is I'm outside? Then I'm not even fucking past the line of
And you see
scrimmage.
some people get upset with
What the fuck are you
offsides on
talking about?
defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes.
How is he offside?
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Can the defense
Who
stop
the
them
fuck
again
is
on
Bailey?
2nd and goal? Trying to bully their way in. Moving toward the end zone and fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders
Bro,
everywhere.
get
It's
the
a
fuck
turnover.
out of here.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback
Ain't no
shouting,
fucking
he's
way this
clapping,
dude
and there's
fucking
all this
out-
crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch
Ain't no
the
way.
football before you come out of your stance.
Who the fuck is Bailey? Maybe you need to come out the game.
The offense will take any help it
If
can
you
get.
can't get, if you
Thanks
can't
for the
get on your
penalty.
fucking side of the
2nd and
field, you
goal,
coming out the game.
closer to the doorstep. Trying to surge it in. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry up. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone, picked off. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He makes a catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Altmaier. Rushes on him.
No! I pressed the wrong button.
Never really got
oh, fucking. Everybody is open. I pressed R1.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed...
Going for the big play. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final. That's going to do it. Just complete and utter dominance. And this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.